Hey guys, welcome back to another episode on the Hypermine server. As always, this is Zueljin. Guys, this isn't an ordinary episode, and it's not labeled as such, because I just had a really frustrating day at work, and I've vented enough to my wife, and I guess I just need to vent some more. And I don't want to chew her ear off. So, this episode is going to be very negative. If you guys don't want to hear negative, please tune out now, because it's definitely going to be negative. So, right now in Minecraft, as you can see, I am just messing around. I got a Soul Stealer sword and some bunch of gems in my hotbar, and I'm running around hunting bats and ghast, fire bats and ghast. I don't know why I want a fire bat spawner. I just think it's a cool idea, so I'm gonna have one. I'm also killing pigmen because I know you can make a gold form with them. I got all kind of stuff on this sword. I got Vorpal, I got Fire Aspect, Sharpness 5, Soul Steel. I had to combine a whole bunch of swords and play around with it until I got it right. But I spent pretty much all day yesterday just messing with the enchantment table and the uncrafting table and just playing around with different ideas. Anyway, I meant to record it, but I just didn't. But for the most part, so today I went to work, and you guys that might have saw the Cobblestone Chronicles recent episode, I was really frustrated with some of the situation, the way that work was, because, well, I had just changed jobs and thought I made a bad decision. Well, it's not just a boredom anymore. Like, okay, for starters, the job as a banker, I had the totally wrong impression with. I was led to believe that there was going to be an incentive plan that was part of it, and also I was led to believe that it was going to be, I guess I could say, more service oriented and less sales oriented than it was. I knew it was going to be sales oriented, but I didn't know how much it was going to be sales oriented. This new job that I've taken, well, the new position that I've taken, the new location that I'm at, is so small. Like, okay, so everything's broken down on it to incentive points, alright? You get like 10 incentive points to open an account, and 10 to activate a debit card, so on and so forth. Stuff like that, okay? So 750 points is what defines the first tier level of incentive payout. Now, this was, even though it's not necessary in my life as far as the money's concerned, the money's nice. Naturally, that's what we work for, you know, and I may be motivated a little bit different than most adults. Like, I really just want to live life. I don't want to just, you know, it'd be nice to have money and stuff, but I'm not willing to work for it. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody would say, hey, there's a 6-figure salary and you can get $250,000 a year, I would be like, can I do it for 6 months? You know, that's how I feel about money. It's just it's a means to an end. My entire mission in life is to be happy. Okay, and if I treat money as a means to an end, I just need enough of it to take care of myself and take care of me when I'm not working, and my family, and that's the whole goal. So anyway, that's why I'm at the bank. That's why I'm working. That's why I'm doing everything I'm doing. That's just why I'm doing it. So at any rate, this job is just taking this shape that I loathe and disgust. I don't like my boss. She's very overbearing. She's extremely sales oriented. She's extremely pushy, and she's extremely micromanagement material. It reminds me of being in a bad marriage. It's just, she's always in my face, and I don't like it. And it's not because I don't do my job. It's because she's pushed. Well, it's actually because I don't know how to do my job. I don't know how to do the what they call my new job. Yeah, it's right. You know, it's don't know how to be the salesperson that I'm supposed to be. Probably because I was freaking hard as a banker. So that about sums that up. But so like I said, it was going to be negative. I'm sorry. It's probably only going to get worse as I go. That's why it's for sure. I'm not labeling this as a Hypermine episode. The episode will not have Hypermine in it. It's just I happen to be on Hypermine. So I am just going around killing stuff because that's what I could do. I could vent instead of face camming because I got this big old headset, and I don't want to hook up my Yeti because people are watching movies in the house, and y'all would probably hear everything on the movie instead of me because it's too sensitive. At any rate, I wish I had a video editing job. That's what I really want. I want to be able to do something that I like. I'm just swinging at another brick. I want to do something that I like, or that I don't dislike. And actually, it's like I said, I felt like I had made a huge mistake because honestly, I did kind of like it before I moved. I liked the people that I worked with. I liked the location that I was at. I didn't like my schedule, but it was still better than my old schedule. And right now, I'm willing to take my old schedule back in a heartbeat. Actually, I'm willing to take worse of a schedule. I do pretty much anything that didn't involve working overnights. Oh my god, I'm about to die. Realistically, y'all, this is the analogy that I thought up in my head. Tell me this is not brilliant, okay? I would rather be tortured. I'm sorry. I would rather be uncomfortable for 12 hours than in absolute agony being tortured for 6 or half the time. And that's just how I feel about it. I mean, I really would. I do not I can't even be sane. Like right now, I could be doing some quality recording. I could be showing you guys these new inventions. I could be showing y'all the new storage system. I could be running around Cobbleton. I could be gathering resources for Cobbleton, something that's very important. I could be doing networking or watching fun YouTube videos or doing just tons of things. I could be watching Rocket, Bullwinkle, or Bugs Bunny, or I could be watching movies with my family, but instead I'm so frustrated I just can't sit still, and all I want to do is just kill stuff. Honestly, this is just how I feel. I want to just collect heads and just kill stuff. I watched an episode of Slipgator's LP today, Surviving Sliptopia, and really enjoyed the heck out of it. He just talked the whole time. He talked about a bunch of stuff, and he had some good topics. And I'm kind of thinking about doing a vlog. Not a vlog specifically like you see my face and me talk about stuff. Videos like this, I would call it its own series. It would probably have a very low view count, but it wouldn't necessarily be negative. It would just be me talking about stuff, because there's a lot of stuff on my mind all the time. Like, I can talk about controversial stuff. There's a big old débat débat, for those of you that don't know, is a French word for a problem or an issue. There's a big old débat in the White House right now about bipartisanship and all of this Democratic Republican stuff, and I have some really strong views about that. I don't know if any of you even care about stuff like that, but I kind of keep up with it. Like, I listen to the news and I follow stuff, and there's a couple of my civil liberties that I feel like are being taken advantage of, and I don't appreciate it. And I'm not one of these cats that are like, man, I really just can't pay attention to stuff like that. Like, I pay attention to it. I know some stuff I can't change, but for the most part, I'm not mad about the world. I'm sorry if the chat is going off, you guys. I know there's a lot of stuff, but yeah, I'm not responding to any comment. I'm not even reading this stuff. I'm just kind of just chopping at these darn what are these things called? Pyrite ores. I don't even know what they give you, but let's see. I guess I could do something useful. Pyrite ore. No, that's not what I wanted. What does pyrite ore do? Pyrite gives me either... Oh, pyrite can make metal in a powered furnace. That's nice to know. Instead of mining iron. Wait, for real? Powered furnace. Ah, so in a powered furnace, which I can make one of those. Those take MJ, not bad. You get iron ingots from it. Well, that's actually really good to know. Let's see. Pulverizer gives me pyrite dust. Induction smelter. If I put sand in it, it gives me iron ingots. Oh, that's enriched slag. This stuff is actually pretty good. Who knew? In the industrial grind, I don't have one of these things yet. I need to probably want to get one of these things. Blast furnace, it gives you refined iron and empty cells. Rock crusher gives me pyrite dust and iron dust. Hey, I got a rock crusher at the crib. Well, that's actually pretty nice. So anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just all over the place. This is the most disorganized thing you probably ever seen me do. Which right now YouTube is so crazy because it's putting me all over the place. Like, my view counts, they just released some info about view counts and how they're going to be changed because things were getting manipulated and all this stuff, and everybody saw their views go in the toilet. Like, everybody that I know, everybody around my size saw their views go in the toilet, which I think is pretty terrible because we all work very hard for our views, and you know, you guys are where it's at. I get my joy and my passion lies with entertainment. I really love what I do. I love video editing, which I'd love to get a job in video editing. Oh my gosh, I'd love to get a job in video editing. I would consider moving for a job in video editing. And I also just like I just like doing, like playing games, you know. And I know that, yeah, like, oh, that's a dream job, you know. Not everybody could play games for a living. I realize that, dude. You know, I'm not trying to say that, you know, I just want to be one of the spoiled elite, but I do. I'm willing to work hard for it. I don't care if it happens in 10 years, if it happens tomorrow, if it happens yesterday. I don't care. I'm willing to work at it. And, you know, maybe this won't retire me, but the fact of the matter is I can do this and I can earn money from it. It sounds great. So for those that people say that all he cares about is the money, you know what? The money's important. You know, if it's enough to feed my family and I can do it for a living, great. If I can tolerate it or I enjoy it, great. This stuff, I can't just tolerate. I enjoy the heck out of it. So that's what I want to do. At any rate, it's better than playing around with groceries or selling stuff for somebody that doesn't make you any money or any of that stuff. You know, I don't want to do insurance. I don't want to do any of this stuff. I don't know what I want to do, actually. I really don't. I wanna kill pigmen for a living. That would be great. No, but seriously, I mean, I don't know. I wanted to rant with you guys, not rant for you guys, but all this energy just needed to come out, and I'm hoping that you guys, that stuck around was willing to hear this. And if you weren't, I really hope you just turned it off earlier, which you wouldn't be hearing this if you did turn it off earlier. At any rate, I'm really glad that that you guys listened to what I had to say, and leave me some feedback. Tell me what aggravates you. Tell me what you think I should do. Not like life advice or whatever, but you know, I know I need to quit my job. I know I need to find something that I like more. That's understood. It's a given. You know, I'm talking about what have you guys tried anything that was interesting? Like, not something, you know, high level college engineering type stuff. I mean something that was just interesting, that occupied your time, that paid you decently, that you had time to live life for. Just let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank y'all for watching. This is Zueljin signing off, and have a good one.